Hey everybody, Greg the Rant Man here, and yes, I still smoke. And now I'm not really trying to quit anymore, not right now. Maybe later, but you know what, screw it. I don't give a shit at the moment. And something else, I, I cannot believe the level of stupid of some people. Yeah, and I can't comprehend how in the hell anybody can sit there and go, well, you made me mad and I disagree with you, you must be racist. Okay? Y'all got to quit playing the race cards so much. I mean, you guys have worn that damn card out so much it's see-through. All right, we already know. Everybody knows that if you get offended by something, you're going to automatically say it's racist. You know, everybody said Trump was racist when he said the four horse bitches of the apocalypse can leave the country. He didn't even name them. That's what cracks me up. He said, if you don't like the country, get out. He pointed out the fact that Baltimore's a rat-infested shithole. Somehow that makes him racist. Well, guess what? It is a rat-infested shithole. He says Nancy Pelosi's district's a shithole too. Hell, everybody says her district's a shithole. It was ranked by the World Health Organization as one of the worst slums in the world. Okay? LA's facing bubonic plague. Chicago. I mean, all your cities that are run by liberals are shitholes. They got the worst economies. They got the highest violence, the highest crime rates, the most restrictive gun laws. Somehow or another, everybody's getting shot every fucking day. And you retards out there think that you're going to be able to fix the problem by getting rid of guns? You think you're going to be able to fix the problem with your policies that have caused these problems? Y'all need to wake the fuck up. But back to the racism thing, all right? Look, just because I disagree with you, I'm not racist. I don't give two yanks and a squirt what your fucking skin tone is. All right? I know quite a few black girls. I think they're smoking ass hot. Same with Hispanics, Middle Easterners, whatever. If you're good looking, you're good looking. If you're a nice person, you're a nice person. If you're an asshole, you're an asshole. Hell, I know I can be an asshole. If you treat me right, I'll treat you right. But if you're a dumbass, I'm going to call it. I may not use those exact words. There are times when I'm a little more polite and diplomatic than that. But you'll get the idea when I'm done. Okay? So, seriously, y'all need to quit ranting and raving and raising hell and being such a whiny-ass bunch of little bitches claiming you need reparations for slavery. You don't need no damn reparations. Shut the fuck up. I had family that fought on both sides of that fight. Alright? And quit trying to say that the Republicans and Democrats flip-flopped their damn ideologies, because they didn't. Republicans have always been more conservative. They've always felt that slavery was wrong. They've always felt that oppression was wrong. Democrat Party, on the other hand, well, that's a different story. Okay. They have fought they've fought several civil rights bills and so on and so forth. You know, they did everything they could to make sure that segregation stayed in place, that, you know, slavery stayed in place, and so on and so forth. The only difference is the Democrats moved into the Yankee states, and the conservatives, or the Republicans, moved south. Because Republicans figured out that warm weather is better. Okay, conservatives, leave shit alone. Don't fuck with it. Don't change it. That's what a conservative is. Liberals constantly want to change every goddamn thing. If it's not broke, don't fix it. The problem is they want to break it so that they can try to fix it. The worst thing is they're trying to put those little round Band-Aids, you know, those little round ones. It made you look. Anyway, they're trying to put those little round Band-Aids on a 50 caliber bullet hole. Don't work. Not one little bit. And every one of you Democrats that's running for president, why don't y'all just come out and admit it? That the Democrat Party is the American Communist Party, instead of calling yourselves Democrats, because you're not. You're communists now. That's what the Democrat Party has become, the Communist Party. And don't get me wrong, the Republicans got their faults too. Okay, big time. They've got some problems as well. Hell, there's not a whole lot of difference between those two parties anymore in a lot of ways. But quit screaming racism. All right? If I offend you, it's got nothing to do with you with your race. It's got to do with your attitude. If I offend you, it's because you're a pussy. Go ahead and try to offend me. I don't give a fuck. All right? You're not going to offend me very fucking easily. I am one of the hardest people to offend because you know what? I don't give a shit. Your opinion's your opinion. Congratulations. Welcome to it. And we can engage in a civil discourse. We can engage in a civil exchange of thoughts, ideas, and so on and so forth, if you're willing to do it. But if you want to be a whiny ass dumb fuck that's going to sit there and constantly accuse me of being a racist or a fascist or a Nazi or something like that, guess what, dumb fuck? I can't stand fascists. That's part of the reason I've never voted for a Democrat. You think I'm wrong? Think about it. They've actually introduced legislation to criminally charge people who don't believe in climate change, global warming, or whatever the fuck else you want to call it. Okay? They want to criminally prosecute people who have a different point of view from their own. That's fascism. Okay? They want to censor stuff more than anybody else. Okay, yeah, there are kooks on the right, the hardcore religious nuts that believe that certain movies or certain books or whatever should not be allowed to be in schools, shouldn't be allowed to be in movie theaters, stuff like that. And they're idiots too. I'll say it right now. Okay? I'm a firm believer in free speech. Firm believer. Even if I don't like what you're saying, you've got a right to say it. Unless you're trying to incite violence. Unless your speech is such that it is intended to cause a violent reaction among people and cause a group of people or an individual to get harm brought on them. Now, that being said, there are some people out there that I feel would greatly be served by having their ass whooped. But that's only because they've got their head rammed up it. Okay? Maybe if we whoop their ass hard enough, their head will pop out. I'm not going to name any names because I'm not going to be accused of sitting there trying to say that certain people, say who those people are and then getting blamed because I suggested they needed their ass whooped. If I want to whip their ass, I'll tell them straight. I will call them out myself and say, hey, I challenge you to a fight. Okay? I don't want anybody to get out there and start shooting people up because they have different beliefs. I don't want anybody to get out there and start riots because of their beliefs or because they disagree with somebody else's beliefs. Because it's stupid. It's completely asinine. Quit screaming racism. Quit screaming fascism. Quit it. Stop it. Allow people to have their opinions. That's why I started this page. So that we can exchange our opinions. Now, of course, it being my page, I'm going to be the loudest and most obnoxious opinion on it. Y'all have a great evening. I'm going to go back to drinking my coffee, smoking my cigarettes, playing video games, and, wanting to get laid. So, y'all have a great night. Bye-bye.